Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn, and together we sold all of our stuff and we moved onto a narrowboat called Nutshell. Ta-da!
And here we are. Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Warner.
I know, got no.
You were just joshing.
I was just joshing. Without further ado, this is how the week
unfolded. Hello, good morning and welcome to Monday. Oh, a new week. So this morning I'm here at the boat working. Glenn's gone to the office.
Hello, welcome to Monday morning. I'm off to our unit today. I've got some dispatches to do. I'm going to try and get an Amazon Flex job in today. I did something on the bike. I'm now going to start putting it back together. Got to treat some of the rust, do a few bits and pieces. I'll show you that when I get to the office. So at the unit today, this is the exhaust off of my DTX, and I've treated it with this rust treatment, and I've just given the base its first coat of heat resistant paint. So basically I'm going to do the whole exhaust. I've just put that special gel on there to get the rust off of that one, and then I'm going to wash it down, and as I say, it comes up like this, so it looks quite nice. I didn't realise I've got a matte finish though, so I might have to go and get a gloss finish. So my plan is tomorrow or Thursday put the engine back together, and we're going to see if it'll run.
Good afternoon. I've been on my computer all day. I want to show you the whopper of a heron who is sitting on the pontoon next to us. He really is a big boy. No sooner did I say that than he flew off.
That's me done for today. I haven't really done a lot really. As I said, I'm going to start putting my bike back together and clean it up. I'm not going to fully restore it, and we're going to make it so it's like a survivor, they call it. So basically it will run, it will work, it will be safe, and it will look from the period rather than looking like it had been just fully restored, because they look nice when they're restored, but you know, you have to buy aftermarket bits, and that way I'd rather keep it all genuine Yamaha, which is what it came out of the factory in. So the panels are not great, some of them, but you know, I'll make the best of it. You can I'll show you what I do this week.
So Glenn's just rang me. He's on his way back from the office, so I said I'm going to walk round to the gate. I'll meet him. We'll nip to the shops and get some things in for the next couple of days.
Who's this here? Mrs. Warner on the phone.
Here we go. Glenn loves those.
Yeah.
Don't you?
They're good ones. Well,
you like a good pot noodle.
Yeah.
So we're home. We have delicious food for tonight's dinner. Mr. Warner, what have you got there?
This is the carburettor from my bike. It's been sitting on there for 40 years and not been used, so I'm just cleaning it, making sure the jets and everything inside of it are clean, and so when I go to start it, it will start, hopefully. I'm just giving it a clean, so basically that's sort of before, and then I'm just going to clean it up like that. Old school carburettor. So I'm just going through the process of just cleaning it before I open it up, getting all the yuck off of it.
Glenn has finished doing his thing. That's very shiny, Glenn.
I've cleaned all the jets out and everything, so there's bits of it I can't get to, but you don't see much of it anyway. It sits on the engine, but at least I know I've cleaned it.
And I'm cooking up a storm in the kitchen. So tonight's dinner is a whopper, I'll give you that, but it uses lots of leftovers from the barbecue yesterday. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to Tuesday. Yesterday I spoke to my friend Dawn and I was like, Dawn, I'm feeling tired. So Dawn said, what are you going to do about it? And I said, right, tomorrow I'm going to get up early, I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to sit at my desk, I'm going to do loads of work, I'm going to smash it. And Dawn goes, why don't you just take a nice rest? And I was like, Yeah, good plan. So that's what I've been doing. I'm easing into the day. Easing so much into the day that it's 1 o'clock now and I'm only just saying hello. But anyway, that's the way it is. What else have I done this morning? Well, I've done some washing. This is the picnic blanket. I've washed it and I've put it out there to try and dry. But that's not all I've done. I've brought Buddha down and stuck him there. Because just seeing his smiley face just makes me smile. I'm so looking forward to tonight. We are going to Northampton to meet with our friends who we have not seen since before lockdown. So I'm so looking forward to catching up. So I've got that to look forward to tonight. But for today, I'm trying to, rather than struggle through the day, I'm trying to ease through it with grace. I'm not the most graceful person in the world, to be honest, at the best of times. So I'm having to give it a good go.
Right, so I've just had a quick look at my bike. There's a couple of bits of chrome which need re-chroming, and we've just contacted somebody that says they can do it. So these two bits here, let's get it done. Let's try it. Those bits look all right.
Just sat down to do some work, looked out the side hatch. Guess who is on his way home? Oh, and he caught something. We caught a tiddler. I was too busy watching you come round the heron, just caught a fish and I missed it.
Had to put my jumper on because it's like fricking winter outside.
Are you excited about going to the pub this evening?
It'd be good to see Joe Neal and that, yeah.
So, before we go to the pub, we need to pop round and see Debbie. She wants to see my tropic stuff. So I'm going to take what I've uncovered, and that reminds me, got to dip my hand in the box. See what we've got today. Righty. Okay, we are nearing the end of this box of delights. Let's go straight in with this one. I haven't even got my glasses on. I've got no hope in seeing what it is. Can you see what that is? What's that say? Now I've got my glasses on. What's it say? Elixir? Let's have a quick look in that. Age-defying omega oil. Oh, I can't wait to try that. Come on, Mr. Warner, let's go see our friends. Stopping off at Debbie's first. Oh, I love my Buddha out here. I've got to show you. This is Mr. Warner's cover. Looks smart, doesn't it? Nice bit of sewing there. Look, and it's got the easy to affix and take on and off. No need to worry about leaky hatches now. Always love getting to Debbie, she's always got choc. So we've just arrived at Deb's and we were stealing her chocolates. She just walked through the door, so we had to pretend we weren't. But Deb has brought this home. Can you see this? It is a lily, but it's like a double. What's it called, Deb? Is it just like a double? Just a double lily. Just a double lily. It's like a lily, but double. Not only was there a double lily, Deb said...
It's really old Jamaican.
Do you remember this? I'm going to taste it. Glenn said, tastes like rum and raisin ice cream. Oh, it does, Deb. That is like rum and raisin ice cream in a...
It's tasty, isn't it?
Love it. Look. Oh, look. Look. So this was Harry when Harry was... What was he, about 3?
Gotta be.
Something like that. They look so similar.
Don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do, so similar. We've just pulled up at the pub and we've just bumped into Joe and Neil. They were walking across the car park. So, very excited to see them.
The chicken.
Is it there, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bottom middle.
We've got a new menu at the pub. I was worried it was going to be full and busy, but look. This is the dining area, and we've literally got a table there, so we are the only people here. It's all very organised at the bar as well, no standing and queuing.
So,
yes, that was very good.
normal service resumed. Mrs. Warner's in the driving seat.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of beers,
Yeah.
unusually. First two
Beers for a long time.
Also went for a sneaky vodka, lime and soda.
Oh, Mr. Warner.
Like continental.
I went for lime and soda, but no vodka.
It was a good drink. It's a good choice.
It's a good choice, yes.
Like, they need some mint leaves, so. Need to put some mint leaves
Maybe
in
you
it.
could take some in.
I did get them to put some lemon in it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a great night for a start. Number one, we saw our friends and caught up, which was so lovely. So lovely.
Pub was nice and organised. No hassle, no waiting, no
dramas.
nothing.
Anyway,
Tuesday night done, and it's only 10 to 10.
Oh my good, cowboy time.
10 to 10?
Yeah.
How's that work?
10 to 10 to 10 to 10 to 10.
Is that 10 to 10?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
that 10 to 10 or 10 past 10?
10 past 10, 10 past 10, that doesn't go. 10 to 10 to 10 to 10.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. I've never heard that before, you crazy fool. Rainy weather.
It is absolutely pouring outside. The benefit of this means that my tomatoes are getting a good watering. Good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday. Number one, I have woken up feeling much better today. This is fabulous news. I don't know whether it was seeing our friends or just taking it easy yesterday. Who knows what it was. I obviously look a bit tired. I took all my Tropic skincare stuff when I went over to see Deb because I wanted to shower. Left it in the boot of the car, and my skin this morning just, well, it's crying out for it. I woke up this morning, thought I'd wet the bed. The whole length of the bed under the hatch was wet.
So Mrs. Warner woke up with a bit of a wet patch on the bed this morning. And we had a lot of rain last night. So I think it's this here. I think the water's getting in there.
It absolutely poured last night. That was wet. But on the inside here, it's not wet at all. So Mr. Warner's special hatch he made has obviously worked. Let's go. Hello, Buddha. Oh, a couple of strawberries coming.
Yeah, you have to get something on those because the birds will have them.
Everything's looking very watered. So what are we up to today? Well, it's Wednesday, isn't it? You know the score. Glenn is heading to the shop to deliver some flowers for Debbie. I am going to pick Leo up, go to my mum's. Then this afternoon I'm going to bring Leo back. I am then going to go with Mr. Warner on an Amazon round.
Yeah, managed to sneak one in.
He's managed to sneak one in. It does make today a little bit stressy because we've got to be conscious of time today. So that because it's an early Amazon round at 1:30.
1:45.
Well, it's 1:45.
There at 1:30.
Yes, indeed.
And you can only be 5 minutes late. So the latest you can get there is like 1:50.
Yeah.
If you miss it, you don't.
Yeah.
They won't let you.
No, you don't get your slot. You don't get your slot. So anyway, that's where we're off to. Are you ready for this, Mr. Warner?
Born ready.
Leo, what you got here?
So I said, have some flowers to give to Nan.
Yeah.
3 camels.
Oh.
Like 2015.
Because I need some new glasses, Specsavers have got an app where you take a picture of your face and then you can try on all their glasses. Me and Mum are going to have a go. Picture of me, Mum's got a double chin. Oh no. Look, these ones aren't too bad. What have you got there, Mum? I think they're the same ones, aren't they?
They're different.
So I'm with Glenn. He's picked up his Amazon parcels. We're in Bedford today, which isn't a bad thing. But we've got something different. We haven't actually got that many parcels. What was it?
16 drops.
16 drops, 30 parcels, which sounds like a bit, well, that sounds like good. And I think the first drop he's got 13 parcels. We'll be halfway there, almost in one drop.
Yeah.
Let's see how long this takes. It says we've arrived at our first destination, but Glenn's gone for a stroll to try and find out. He can't find it. He's found it. I think it was in one of the shops, but he's got 13 parcels. It's a result. We're right opposite the speed camera van. It's hours of fun watching as cars go past, and it flashes up what speed they're doing. And we're done in super quick time. Mr. Warner, the last few times I've been on a delivery with him, he doesn't tell me when we're near the end, and he'll just be delivering parcels, and then he goes, we're done. So it's like, yes. Hour and a half.
Not a long way away.
Yeah, not bad at all, because it took us half an hour to get here. So that's it. We're on our way back to the boat. Look at that big black cloud. That is just huge. My mission for you, Mr. Warner, is to get 2 chicken breasts and a bag of salad, and I'll see what I can make with that for dinner.
Is that all you needed, Tippy?
Mr. Warner, what are you up to?
I'm trying to get my next hatch. I haven't really got enough space to cut it, which is a bit of a bugger, because I don't want to lose too much. I was only to get 4 out of this, and that beast over there is now too small for anything else, so it might end up being 3.
It's flipping,
yeah, I know, that's
pouring
why I thought
outside.
I'd crack on and make them.
Right, while Mr. Warner is cutting his hatches, let me cook some dinner. We bought these today, and we bought a bag of salad. I'm going to do a nice dressing for that. So I'm going to mix that soft cheese with some garlic and some herbs. Slice the chicken, put the cheese in the middle, wrap it with a couple of slices of bacon that I've got. Then I've got, what am I going to do with these? Well, there's only one thing to do with those, isn't there? Cook those in some garlic butter. Right, that's the chicken done. Just need to cover it in some bacon, then that's ready to go in the oven. Right, in that goes. Well, here we have it. It's very garlicky. Our whole boat is stinking of garlic. So, here you go, Mr. Warner. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. Welcome to another grey July day. Sunshine is coming. I've been reassured that the weekend is not going to be as bad. I got up early this morning. I've been on the telephone call already. 8 o'clock this morning. 8 o'clock. Who set a meeting for 8 o'clock in the morning? Me. That's who does that. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. I feel it should be lunchtime. Glenn has gone off to the office today, and I think he's doing motorbike things today.
Morning. I've come over to the office today on my own. I want to get the engine put back together on my bike, but I don't think I'm going to get it done today. But the only bit I want to clean up is the cylinder head and the top before I put it back together, and they're filthy. It's going to take me ages. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I'll show you where I'm at. That's a bit of the top. There's the engine. I mean, I've been rubbing it down lightly because there was a lot of flaky paint that started to go. What's the word I'm looking for? It started to corrode. So I've taken the top layer off. I need to keep it so it survives and doesn't get any worse. So I'm going to have to give this a little bit of a paint, but I can do that after I've put the head on. That's fine. It's just a little dusting over just to protect it, and then the other thing is just to clean it up. But this bit here and the head is the main thing to clean up, and it's hard work. So I'm going to crack on with that.
I've just given the Peace Lily a wipe over. It gets so dusty. Flower is doing well. Honestly, I feel like an expectant parent waiting for this flower to bloom. But can I just say, the repotting and the tomato feed that I've been giving it seems to be doing good. It really seems to be flourishing.
I've had a few new bits come in the post from the bike. A replacement air filter. The other one was completely perished, just fell apart. And this is a new battery. The old batteries, unfortunately, once they go dry and everything, they are pretty knackered. So you get this little battery here, goes in this little hole here. So yeah, so that fits in there. Air filter goes up the top there. I've gone for an old school battery which takes water rather than a sealed battery, because that's what it would have had when it was new. In fact, the old one is the old one. It's got a little tray, but you can see the cells in it are completely gone.
This isn't time for a small dainty cup. What I need this morning is a big bucket of tea. With a dash of milk. Perfect.
So I picked up my round. It's on the east of Northampton anyway. Sorry, it's a bit dark in here. I've got my sexy mask on. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do that. The weather's bloody horrible.
It is absolutely pouring with rain. Have a look out there. It looks like it should be late September, early October.
I can safely say that was the worst Amazon job I've ever done.
Oh, the delight. Mr. Warner, look at
I'm soaking wet, I'm fed up.
He's just picked me up and we said we'd go and get something for dinner. And we've come to Marks and Spencer's food hall and we'll get some deliciousness. But Mr. Warner's picked up our post. And, I'm just going to open some of them. And it feels like Christmas. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I really don't. So first of all, I just dropped something off at a friend. She'd done me like a little parcel of goodness there. There's a lemon drink for me. Yeah, I know. A raspberry drink for Glenn and some chocolates. How lovely was that? And then...
Handwritten sentiment.
It's a handwritten letter. Oh, I know who this is from. This is from Debbie, who sent me the book, The Salt Path.
And the scones.
And the scones, not forgetting the scones. So Debbie's written me a proper letter. Oh, I love a good letter. That is excellent. I'm going to read that in a bit. I might actually be meeting up with Debbie next week and I'm very excited about it. She's passing Milton Keynes. And then something else has come as well. How lucky am I? This is from Dawn. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Dawn, who watches our channel, Dawn. What is this? Oh, something smells bloody lovely. This is so cute. Have a look at this.
Like a bull in the China shop with the bubble wrap.
Oh no, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look at this. How cute is that? That is lovely. And life is beautiful.
Oh, you just take the screw out.
Have a sniff.
Very smelly.
Oh, Dawn, thank you. That is so kind of you. Well, I feel loved. Right, let's go get some delicious food. Well, guys, I can safely say that was the stressiest shopping experience I've ever experienced. Mr. Warner wasn't in the best of moods when we went in. We decided to get one of those Marks and Spencer's deals. You know, the ones where you get a main course, a side, a pudding, a bottle of wine. So we walk around the shop. We find the section. We're standing in front of the section. Glenn's deciding. There then forms a queue behind Glenn of other people wanting to look at the section. So I then say, oh, I'm going to go and stand over here so that there's not me and Glenn blocking the whole thing. Glenn then starts dithering, panic buys, picks up random things. So we've got salad, tomato salad with chicken and bacon en croûte. I'm sure it'll be fine. You got a sticky toffee pudding and a bottle of wine. Oh, thank God for wine. I don't often say that, but tonight bloody mean it. And then there was a queue of men tutting behind us. I back up from that section. My handbag knocks a tower of lemonade bottles which fly across the floor. Oh, the stress. It wasn't our best shopping experience. Anyway, we're home now. I'm going to sit down with a glass of flipping wine and read the letter from Debbie. Glenn's come in, straight in.
Sorry, I thought you stopped.
Started hoovering.
No, because it's only because last night when I was doing the siren, I got stuff everywhere, and I was going to do it last night, but it was a bit late.
Hoover away, Mr. Warner.
No, I'll wait.
No, hoover away. Hello, good morning and welcome to Friday. Friday seemed to take a long time to come, but here it is, and I'm gonna get straight in. Haven't got my glasses, can't find them. I've just done a recce round the boat. I mean, I had them on like half an hour ago. Not a clue where I've put them. Anyway, let's see what's in the tropics box. We're down to the last few things. I'm going for... Oops. I'm going for this one. Oh, even I can tell that's upside down. What's it saying? What's it saying? I dream. Do you know what? I already thought my eyes were looking better with some of the other eye stuff I've got. So I'll be looking 20 years younger before we know it. Anyway, I'm nearing the end of this tropics box now. And don't worry, the excitement's not over yet. I am going to create a Facebook page or group, maybe even a separate YouTube channel. Oh, where I try them on. Oh, it's exciting. I'm going to do that today. Anyway, what have we got planned for today? Mr. Warner is in St Albans today, hanging out with his mum. And I said to him, Glenn, it's been a hard week. We need some fun. So far, the fun lineup for this weekend, I said to him, while you're out shopping with your mum, get some cake. Let's have tea and cake with some friends. So I'm going to have a scout around later for some friends to have tea and cake with. And then maybe a yummy dinner tonight. That goes without saying. And then tomorrow, it's part 2 of the barbecue. You know, we had part 1 last week when my brother came up. Well, part 2 is tomorrow. Can you hear that? That is the washing machine. Never used to make that noise. I need to tell Glenn about that later. So, anyway, part 2 of the barbecue is tomorrow. If you remember, we were supposed to have one big barbecue because of like social distancing and staying safe. Mum decided to split into 2 barbecues. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, I just got a text from Mr. Warner. Hold on, I need to find some glasses so I can read you the text that Mr. Warner's just sent me. Fancy going somewhere in the van on Sunday, as in maybe just to the coast and be old people and drink tea? As you can see, I was enthusiastic about that.
Morning, it's Friday. I have opted to go and see my mum today, so I'm going to take you on that journey with me. So what I thought I'd do after my journey to London Coney, where I was brought up, I thought I might, because I'm a little bit early anyway, so I thought I might take you on a little trip where I was born and brought up. This road, when I was a kid, I probably went up and down thousands of times. This was just round the corner from where my mum and dad lived. I was born here, my sister was tiny. We lived at that one there, number 11. This road here we're coming up to is called King's Road. To the left is through to an estate where a lot of my friends lived, so I used to go there a lot. This is the high street. Years ago there was more shops along this road. The garage used to sell fuel, it doesn't anymore, it just does repairs. The shop on the left, which is now an estate agent, used to be a place where you used to get all your school clothes from, and my friends' mum and dad used to run it. building over there on the right used to be a post office, now a beauty place. So a lot has changed. Funnily enough, the fish and chip shop on the left here has been in the same family since I was a kid. New Ocean Fish Bar. The shop on the corner now, which is now the funeral directors, was where I worked. It used to be a DIY shop, and all the banks used to be along here, but they've all long gone. There's no banks here at all now. This village had loads of pubs. The building on the right here used to be a pub as well. It used to be the Red Lion. That's gone as well. So, and my mum just lives down here on the left. I moved to this address when I was 15. So I just got back from my mum's, back in the marina. Got Mrs. Warner some cake from Marks and Spencer's. People might wonder why I need two.
I wonder.
Why you need two?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
Most engines would only take 4 or 5 litres of oil. Ours takes 7 litres of oil. And this time I've gone something different. I've been putting SAE 30 in, and last time I took it for it to be black, I asked the man at the thing what he recommends being a Perkin, the model it is, and he said it should be 1040 really. And this is slightly thinner than the other stuff, which hopefully means we'll get slightly better oil pressure than we're getting at the moment. I'll do one before we go out next week.
Okay. Oh, spoiler alert. We're going out on the boat next week. It's Friday night. It's takeaway time. And Mr. Warner, we are having...
And we're having the Turkish.
Oh, the deliciousness. It smells so good. Whoa. Hello and welcome to Saturday. I am so excited about today. I get to hang out with some of my most favourite people in the world. Apart from Harry, all Warner kids heading to my mum's for the barbecue part 2. So let's go. I like this top. It's got a little pocket for my glasses. Won't lose them then. So I've just unwrapped a new CD. Mr. Warner found this in abandoned storage units. Funky Love. It's got a load of people I haven't heard of. Well, Cool and the Gang is the first one.
That's all right. There was one in there to get you interested.
Yeah, but this is Jungle Boogie.
Oh, so it's a B-side.
Yeah, it's a B-side. let's have a listen. Oh, I know this.
Why are you for your
Not sure about Jungle Boogie.
Warner was on it.
Second one, Mr. Warner, Ashford and Simpson.
I mean, the only one we really know from them is Solid.
Solid! No, that one. This isn't that one. This is Street Corner. Let's listen. Right, ready? Ooh.
It's about the street corner.
It is. Right, number 3. Give It To Me Baby, Rick James. How's it go?
And you wouldn't even talk to me.
Yeah, next one, you will know this one. Mama used to say by Junior.
Mama used to say, take your time, young man.
They knew how to do intros in those days. Right, I've got the veggies to chop. I'm going to sit outside and do it because I don't want to miss out on the action. The sun finally come out.
Yeah, I was going to bring my things up while I work.
You alright, my darling? Is that a note for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Evie, what colour is that one? Is it red or orange?
Where? Oh, orange, brown.
An orangey brown.
Yeah. You like butter?
Shall we have a look? Is it yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I do. Thank you.
You can get out. No. And then press again.
It's been a week.
Started off terribly.
Mrs. Warner was a bit needy at the beginning of the week, and then I was a bit needy towards the end of the week. So there weren't much of the week left.
No, but Friday and Saturday, they've been superb. It's been an alright week. We navigated it.
Did you have a question?
There was a question. There was a question someone had asked, and I remember reading it and thinking, that is a good question. I wrote it down somewhere and now I can't find it. So I've looked for it, can't find it. So if you asked a great question, can you actually ask it again in the comments? And I promise I will write it down and put it somewhere where I'll remember to find it. So that will be great.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Vina.
Hello, Vina. Keith, if you're watching this,
Can you let us know?
can you let us know if Vina's all right?
That's all, folks.
But yeah, that's all for this week. Really love your
Yeah.
comments. So please, just even a cheery hello
Yeah.
in the comments.
How can
Don't.
someone do a cheery hello?
Well, you do.
You just say hello.
You just hello and then like a cheery face or something, or a little emoji love heart. Anyway, leave us a cheery hello.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.